this might be a time also to maybe talk about the trend templates, because this is what I would call an early turn. And one of the things to point out here is if you can get a stock coming out of its, this is like a first base as the stock just starts getting into an uptrend. If you get it early, obviously you have a lot more upside potential. So it is advantageous to try to get in early. It's all, 71 relative strength, it's a lower RS. But if you can get in just as it's starting to turn up here, I'd probably wait until this might form even another base and pay up for it, to get a more confirmation that the trend is in place. But again, we have a couple trend templates that were modeled after my trend templates on MarketSmith, where you can not only find these early turns, but also that more confirmed uptrend that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Irusha, walk us
Ali,
through how to get to it.
click on the Open Stock Ideas button, and then go to the weekly review. And if you scroll down at the bottom right here, we have the trend template 5 months. And so what this means is that the 200-day moving average has been trending for 5 months up. So it's a really nice uptrend. And so the stock has clearly established an uptrend. And so this is Mark, right? This is your non-negotiable criteria right here, where this is your universe that you're going to fish from. Now this list is going to compact and grow. It's up to 862 items. So that in itself is saying that this market, underneath, even though it's been a little bit trickier, this underneath the surface, there are a lot of stocks that have established some pretty good uptrends. But this is a great list here to find stocks that have clearly established uptrends. If you look to the left-hand side, you're going to see there's the Minervini Trend 1 month. And so actually in the stock ideas, we're going to change it to Minervini Trend. We just changed the name because it's much easier for everyone to identify what are Mark's lists, because we always get that question. So the 1 month right here, the 1 month is just, it's from 1 to 4 months. So it's only 8 items right now. I actually had the programmers go and check. So even like a hog, that's probably more than 4 months now. It's been trending that long. So they said that that's kind of surprised both Mark and I. It's so low, but a number of these stocks, they went back and said it is working as intended. And here's kind of the early turn that Mark was talking about. Look at the black line on the chart. You can see the 200-day moving average is just starting to turn. Now, this is a little bit more advanced list right here. Mark's going to look for more kind of the high tight flags. He calls them power plays. And so these are more kind of explosive moves. But when you're getting started out, I would definitely focus more on the 5 month trend template, because these are stocks clearly in uptrends, and now you're waiting for them to settle down and set up a VCP pattern or some kind of traditional Neil pattern.
Great. And then what's the difference between the 5 month and the 5 month wide?
5 month wide. Now this 5 month wide is truly the more advanced one. What we've done here is we removed the requirements, and Mark talks about the requirements in his books too. But we removed the relative strength rating requirement, where stocks have to be above 70. And we also removed that the stocks actually have to be above the 50-day moving average. So Mark was talking about cheat areas before. Sometimes stocks will form little cheat areas right below the 50-day. So this is for more advanced people who want to really look at a lot of stocks, to look for some stocks maybe a little bit below the 50.
A few things to point out here. One is, as far as below the 50-day, yes, some people say, well, it should be above the 50-day. I have that criteria, right? Well, if you have a cheat area, a low cheat or a cheat, generally more likely in a low cheat, I'll still trade it as long as it's within about 8 or 10% below, no more than 8 or 10% below the 50-day. So that's what we have programmed in there. And 95 to 98% of all the stocks that I trade will meet that 5 month criteria. And just real quick on the 1 month, if you take a look on there, those 8 names, there's TIPT. And this is a perfect example of what you can find with the 1 month. You'll find the explosive high tight flags, because the reason why we want to have the 1 month and you don't wait for that confirmation of the trend on the power plays is because they explode so quickly. They don't give the long-term trend time to turn up. So you'll miss them. You'll miss a lot of them. You won't miss them all, but you'll miss a lot of them if you wait for that. So the 1 month is something that I devised many years ago to be able to spot the power play type names. And here's a perfect example. It's a lower price $10 stock, so it's a little low quality, but it just doubled from 5 to 10, and you got yourself a little, little power play.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching Investors Business Daily on YouTube. If you want to watch more videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing.